Their plan has failed. Targeted individuals, psychic reading. If you're new here, I'm Richard, aka the Urban Warlock of Urban Warlock Healing, and I do readings are a bit different. So their plan has failed. So bottom of the deck, I've got the Star card in the reverse position. I've then got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Lord of Material Work. Doggy's here. Yeah. So what it feels like is, and this has come up quite regularly with my collective. You're supposed to be the star. You're supposed to be stepping into that star power, that star potential. And somebody or a group of people around you have desperately been trying to take that from you. Well, it's starting to unravel. You know, you've been putting the hours in, you've been putting the hard work in. They've just tried to come in and rob your ideas, take what's yours. Well, it's starting to start to fall apart. People are starting to see the inconsistencies in the rumours and lies that have been said about you, the collective. Okay. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Hold fire on that one. I feel it's right. So with the Knight of Swords, it feels very much like, because the Knight of Swords often talks about the news coming in faster, expressing ourselves. I feel like what's been happening, this person's been coming in with the, have you heard about them? Have you heard about this? Have you heard about that? And people are now denying that. They're saying, well, no, because I've spoken to the collective. They've said this. This is what they've said. This is what they're doing. So it's all starting to fall apart. Okay. What's that? Two of Swords, Lord of Peace restored in the reverse. So they've gone around. They've been disrupting your peace, disrupting your harmony. Causing friction and upset within connections, be it love connections, be it friendship connections, and they've done everything they can to agitate and aggravate and put blocks on you. Well, that's coming to an end. Moon in the reverse. Okay, something's going to get revealed. Something's coming to light, and then the foolish man in the reverse. This person was, I feel like they were about to take a leap of faith in a new direction. Either, this is collective, take it as it resonates, either because they felt like they'd kind of taken everything that they could do, and they were going to like launch themselves into this new version of themselves, which is loosely based on the collective. Or they're going to try and take a leap of faith to get out of it because things are unraveling. Doesn't matter. Justice is coming. Okay, justice is coming. I want to say for too long they've been allowed to get away with it. Now, I want to also say though that this has been part of the greater plan. Okay, Source has given them time and opportunity, not necessarily to kind of fess up to everybody who they are, who they really are, but to eject. Now they still would have had to take their karma, but the arrogance and ego that is instilled in this person is so great that it wouldn't let them. Okay, it wouldn't let them. I want to say they've been riddled with offers, with dark energy. Okay, Ace of Wands, Lord of the Root of the Power, and Fortitude, Daughter of the Flaming Sword. So the Flaming Club and the Durga-esque Fortitude character strength card is coming down heavy. Okay, it's coming down heavy. There's no more that can be said from this person. The lies have been revealed, and the lies are lies are lies. It's like everything's unraveling for them. Three of Wands, Lord of Established Strength. You, the collective, are claiming that back. I claim my power back from every person, place, and time. The game is up. Time is over. Okay, the devil's coming knocking for this person. As I always say, you work in the dark. You work with dark energies. You're making a deal with the devil, and at some point, whether you've completed your task or not, the devil is going to come knocking, and now is the time for that to happen. Two of Wands in the reverse, Lord of Dominion. The stranglehold that this person has had on the collective is being released. Okay, no more. Touch not my anointed. Okay, we then got Six of Wands in the reverse, Lord of Victory. That's what they wanted for you. That's what's happening for them. Death card is coming for them. Shedding skin, rebirth, cutting out. Okay, I want to say the end is nigh. You're the Queen of Wands. You're stepping into that power. Okay, right. Let's get some urban truth and see if we can get the collective some clues. If you don't already know, because if like me, there's a plethora. There's a plethora of people out there. So what do we need to know? Which person is this in regard to for the collective, please? Okay. Hold your head up high that you've done things the right way. Okay. So we've got say no first. Your peace matters more than their expectations. You don't need to over-explain. Saying no protects your energy. And then we've got stop lying to yourself. Denial blocks your path. Truth clears the fog. This moment demands honesty. Okay. I think that's more in regard to this person. Okay. So they could be coming in with some BS. It might not come from them directly. It might come on the on the rumor train. And it's almost like that response from source to them is just stop lying to yourself now. We've got group chat energy. The real conversation happens off screen. Multiple stories circulating. You're being observed. Okay, so this person's come in with some more lies. For the most part, people don't believe it. But I feel like within there's a little bit of gaslighting. So it's almost like, well, you don't believe me, but this is how they're going to react. Da, 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 da. So people are keeping tabs on you. Is the collective going to react? Drama storm. Chaos hits at once. Emotions rise quickly. Stay grounded in the noise. So this person isn't going to go down without a fight. They're going to be kicking and screaming like a toddler. Align with your truth. When you follow what feels right, your life falls into place. Clarity leads your next step. So yeah, just stay in alignment. Stay with who you are. Okay, you know who you are. You know you've done things the right way. You know that, you've done it the hard way. Respect your limits, because there could be people pulling on you during this time. Yeah, and I just reiterating on the cards there, I've got, don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to say no. Because it feels like whatever this is, stop people pleasing. It feels like the downfall of this narcissist, the downfall of this person who's been trying to take what's yours, take your star card spotlight. I think it's going to have ramifications on other people around as well. And those people are going to come kind of creeping in. Oh, can you help me now that this is gone? Da, 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 da. And you've got to say no. Where were you when I was in the gutter? Where were you? Ignoring me, So don't fall into people pleasing energy. Choose yourself, okay? Choosing you isn't selfish. Your needs matter too. Your life shifts when you prioritize yourself. So it's time to put yourself in the driver's seat. It's time to make the choices and decisions that are right for you. This collective has done far too much for other people all this time, okay? We've got side-eye queen and rose-tinted glasses. So there's somebody who's in quite a jealous energy around you, right? Don't kind of look back on what that connection was in the past, okay? That jealousy is rising, okay? They don't like it. So this is somebody different. This is somebody closer to you. Don't kind of give them the benefit of the doubt and people please, okay? You're supposed to be going in your own path, which whatever is right for you, okay? Put yourself first. So there you go. If that resonated, claim it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe or share and give the video a like. If you want a personalised reading, you can find them on my link tree. It's in the description of the video. Price same day guaranteed from £10, or you can book phone and video chat from 20. Until next time, guys. Ta-ta.